Hello Falcha, in this very important Gaelic galore we're going to be looking at slange ancient, mental health, slange ancient. Now if you know any Gaelic words you'll probably know slange or slange first, and you'll have seen it massacred on lots of kilt shops and in pubs, and it just means in that sense cheers, but what it comes from is actually health. The word slange though comes from the word slan, meaning whole or kind of a completeness, a wholeness. And that's a good way to think about your health, thinking about your boic, your body, as well as your ancient, your mind. Hamisha fulungly traumanchin, I've suffered with depression, hamisha fulungly traumanchin, literally heavy mind traumanchin. And hurmisha taich agus kuchachug o mo doctor o mo charajin agus o mo helwach. I got help and support from my doctor, from my friends, from my family, and because first I was very lucky. I've had friends who have suffered with mental illness, and they also received the same support. They talk to people, they got to know people, and that's good. And they either have got through their depression or they live with it and they deal with it. But I've also had friends who haven't and have sadly churid lavn and be a hain. They sadly took their own life. Churid lavn and be a hain. And that's just a horrible tragedy for everybody left behind, thinking about what you could have done. And but that's really the thing, is how do we get beyond this struggle that we have as a society? And it's I think it's about listening to people's stories. It's about talking to each other and getting to know each other on a more human level. Doinele ra, other ways to say it, hami farok an ishel, I feel low, hami farok an ishel. Hami foveron, I'm under sorrow, hami foveron. And that's quite different from saying hami bronach, I'm sad, because I always felt with depression you don't often feel things. You don't feel sad, you actually kind of be quite happy to feel sad, because that's important. So there's other ones there, hami chiavi, I'm a melancholy, hami chiavi. Yeah, depression's often about not feeling anything at all. You don't feel. So that's something to be aware of with people. How gadlahag, you're almost numbed. How gadlahag. So Jego Bergosa, what works for me? Koshok, walking, koshok, sport, Gaharaj in mind, especially shinty. Could you barstock, poetry, barstock. But could you just brown down you, speaking to people, brown down you. Fame to be fosculture, you've got to be open, fame to be fosculture. And the other thing is also a gestruchly down you. Listen to other people, a gestruchly down you illa. Hayawas person to ho kudremoch. Personal experience is so important. And that's shinnig cracknacuja. That's at the crux of the matter, cracknacuja. I had to make a big change in my lifestyle, started doing more freelance stuff, took a break from full-time education, and it's been a big change, and it's really, hopefully, the support I've got from people who, for example, like these videos, that's been great. You sometimes have to just make a change. Don't be scared, not be egolorst. Don't be afraid to make a change. And so you have to sometimes give up control. Femi to smach horshachid, you have to give up control. So I have a friend, and he felt his mood, his mental health was being affected by his relationship with alcohol. So he got into this thing called HALT, which stands for hungry, angry, lonely, tired. So the theory goes, if you're hungry, angry, lonely, tired, you shouldn't drink. And I kind of agree with that. I think that if a lot of people drink to excess or perhaps take drugs because they're one of those four things. Now, how we talk about those states or those feelings in Gaelic's very interesting as well. So we'll look at those ones just now. Hungry, han takras orum. The hunger is on me, literally. If you say hami akroch, you're really kind of hungry, you're famished. And we'll look at that's quite important for the next word. Anger. In Gaelic, that's haferak orum. Anger is on me. And haferak orum, and what we're saying there is that it's kind of a state. It's almost like an illness that you have on you. It's a state that you're in, but you'll get through it. If you say hami feragoch, that also means I'm angry, but it kind of has a sense of being, that's who you are as a person, ha mi ferragoch, and that's not as positive a way to be. Lonely, for example, ha mi nam uner as a chulje, I'm on my own, I'm alone in the woods. But chanel mi uner noch, I'm not lonely. So ha mi nam uner, alone, ha mi uner noch, lonely. Tired. Now most people know tired. If you know the old Gaelic song, ha mi ski, smílam hín, buain na ranich, buain na ranich. Here's the ranich behind me. And ski is one of these words that everybody remembers. But if you want to talk about being tired, you could say in the same way about fedak and acris, you can say haskis or I've just got tiredness on me. That's when you're absolutely knackered. What can you do? Jay Suringu Tiano. What can you do? Jay Suringu Tiano. In the Highlands, Mikey's Line. The links will be at the bottom. Mikey's Line, Birchwood Highland, SAV, Scottish Action on Mental Health. All good charities. Ha Tai Caln, there is support for you. Maybe your employer has some programs that you have an entitlement to access. And a really good one you can do to help your friends is ask them, Avelu Kjarskelor, are you okay? Avelu Kjarskelor. Not just your Gia doll, what's going on, but actually Avelu Kjarskelor. If you think there's something wrong, ask the question. In a sense, I think the skills for helping people with their slange ancient, with their mental health are pretty much the same as those that we need for learning a language. Brown return, speaking to people, a geistroch return, listening to people. I guess you always person to our personal experiences. They are the key to good language learning and also the key to good mental health. So yeah, if you're struggling, if you're struggling, just do these things. Get out there and put yourself out there, and you won't regret it. And there's a lot of things you could regret, but you won't. So just get out there. Just be healthy and learn Gaelic. I hope that video has been of help to you, and yeah, just be following, be healthy. Slange.